गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। शारदा शारदाम्बुज वदना वदनाम्बुजे सर्वदा सर्वदास्माकं सन्निधिं सन्निधिं कुर्यात् सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुते स्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रतरदनाधिकरण 28 सूत्र। प्राणस्तथानुगमात् न वक्तुरात्मोपदेशादिति चेदध्यात्मसम्बन्ध भूमा यस्मिन् शास्त्रदृष्ट्या तूपदेशो वामदेववत् जीव मुख्य प्राणलिंगान्नेति चेन्नोपासात्र विद्यादधिशाश्रितत्वादिह तद्योगान् सर्वत्र प्रसिद्धोपदेशा विवक्षित गुणोपपत्तेश्च अनुपपत्तेस्तु न शारीरः कर्म कर्तृव्यपदेशाच्च शब्दविशेषात् स्मृतेश्च अर्भकौकस्तावत्तद्व्यपदेशाच्च न अर्भकौकस्तावत् तद्व्यपदेशाच्च न इति चेत् न निशायत्वादेवं व्योमवच्च again अर्भकौकस्तावत् तद्व्यपदेशाच्च न इति चेत् न निचायत्वादेवं व्योमवच्च. You will read page 191. You Shushna-ke. अर्भकम अल्पम अकोनीडम एषमात्मान्तर्हृदये इति परिच्छिन्नायतनत्वात् स्वशब्देन च अणीयान् व्रीहेः अवयवाद्वा इत्यणीयस्त्वव्यपदेशात् शारीर एव आराग्रमात्रः जीव इह उपदिश्यते न सर्वगतः परमात्मा इति यद् उक्तं तत्परिहर्तव्यम् अत्रोच्यते नायं दोषः न तावत् परिच्छिन्न देशस्य सर्वगतत्व व्यपदेशः कथम् अपि उपपद्यते सर्वगतस्य तु सर्वदेशेषु विद्यमानत्वाद् परिच्छिन्न देश व्यपदेशोऽपि कयाचिदपेक्षया संभवति यथा समस्तवसुधाधिपतिरपि हि सन् अयोध्यापति इति व्यपदिश्यते कया पुनरपेक्षया सर्वगतः सन् ईश्वरोऽर्भकौका अणीयाश्च व्यपदिश्यते निचायत्वादेवमिति ब्रूमः एवं अणीयस्त्वादिगुणगणोपेतः एवं मणियस्त्वादि गुणगणोपेतः ईश्वरः तत्र हृदय पुंडलीके निजायो द्रष्टव्य उपदिश्यते यथा शालग्रामे हरिः तत्रास्य बुद्धिविज्ञानं ग्राहकम् तत्रास्य बुद्धिविज्ञानं ग्राहकम् सर्वगतोऽपि ईश्वरः तत्रोपास्यमानः प्रसीदति व्योमवच्चैतदृष्टम् यथा सर्वगतमपि सद्व्योम सूचिपाशादि अपेक्षया अर्भकौकः अणीयश्च व्यपदिश्यते एवं ब्रह्मापि तदेवं निचायत्वापेक्षम् ब्रह्मणः अर्भकौकस्त्वम् अणीयस्त्वम् च न पारमार्थिकम् तत्र यदा शङ्क्यते हृदयायतनत्वात् ब्रह्मणो हृदयायतनानां च प्रतिशरीरम् भिन्नत्वात् भिन्नायतनानां च शुकादीनाम् अनेकत्व सा अवयवत्व अनित्यत्व आदि दोष दर्शनात् ब्रह्मणोऽपि तत्प्रसंग इति तदपि परिहृतं भवति So we were seeing this sutra, 7th sutra of 11th Adhikaran, and you know that in this Adhikaran the Vishaya Vakya is 14.2, 3.14.2 of Chandogya Upanishad. The Manomaya Prana Sharir Bharupaha. Purpaksh is saying it refers to Jiva, and Siddhanti is saying that this is the Brahma Lakshana. And to say it is Brahma Lakshana, he has given 4 reasoning from that mantra itself. 1 reasoning from Shatpat Brahman and 1 reasoning from Smriti. So after giving so many reasonings, again there is a point raised in the 7th sutra. So what is the 7th sutra? We would started yesterday. Arbhakaukastavat. So first part is the Purupaksh part, and next part is the answer of that Purupaksh part. What is that Purupaksh part? Purupaksh is saying that I am not able to understand or accept that Upasya Devata is Ishwar, because you have quoted Bhagavad Gita, and also Shandil Vindya has pointed out that this Upasya Devata is Hridayastha, or it is in the heart. When you say that this Upasya Devata is Hridayastha, that means he is not all-pervading Ishwar, because the content must be smaller than the container. And therefore, in your case, Hridayam is the container and the Ishwar or the Brahman would become the content. So, two things he said. In the word Arbhakoka we explained, Arbhakam means a small and ok means container. So small container, Arbhakam Okaha Yasya. Who has a small container is called Arbhakoka. So 2 points are there from Purupaksh. What was the 2 points? That Upasya Devata is residing inside the container, which itself is very small. And second point is, second clue is there, that in the Upanishad itself it is said, Aniyan Vrihehe Yavadva, which is smaller than the barley or paddy, etc. And Ishwar is Sarvagata. 2 points, understand? First is container content argument. This is called Arbhakokastvat. And second is Vyapadesh. Vyapadesh is what? Vyapadesh is Upadesh given in the Upanishad itself in 3.14.2. Because of these two clues, I am not able to accept that this Upasya Devata will be Ishvara. 2 arguments he is giving, don't forget this. So in the Purupaksh, Arbhakokas Tavat is one word, and Tad Vyapadeshad is another word. Therefore, Cha he has used. Cha means there are 2 arguments. Vyapadeshad he is indicating the Upanishad sentence. And Arbhakokas Tavat he is using the Smriti and Shatapad Brahman. You had given the example of locative case and nominative case. It is for that point. Container content is in the 2 areas. And the Upvyapadesh portion is for telling the Upanishad mantra. So these are the 2 objections from 2 standpoints he has raised. Now what is the answer? Don't forget these 2 points, because the whole answer will revolve around these 2 objections. What is the answer? So answer is, I agree. Bhashyakar says, or rather Vyas Bhagavan says, I agree that heart is small, Ishwar is big. And big Ishwar cannot be in the small heart. I am giving a general analysis. I will come to the word making. But still the Upanishads talk about the You ved nihitam guhayam. Huh? In the heart, cavity of the heart. You ved nihitam guhayam. अब बताओ, परमे व्योमन, one who sees in the cavity of the heart. Now and then it is said. All the Upanishads, most of them, when they talk, many times they say, Angushtamatra Purusha Madhya Atmani Tishtati. One who is in the heart, which is like the thumb. So, bhai, understand what is the problem. See, the size, location and size. Two things are superimposed. Location and size. Location is heart and size is of that Paramatma. Two things are superimposed. One is location, other is size. One is locative case, another is nominative case. So what is locative case is the location. And what is mentioned as smallest, that is the size. He is saying, Bhagavan Vedavyas, this is being done for the sake of meditation or upasana. It's not factual. It's not factual thing. It's a assumed thing. It's a assumed thing. It's not a factual. It is not a factual statement. It is not a matter of fact. The very concept of upasana is that in something very small, you see something who is very big. And you try to make that big thing contained in the small container. Get this point, the very principle of upasana is that in some way, small container, which is easily available for you, which you can hold, which we can, because mind is habituated to thinking of something small. And which can be grabbed by a person. Like Shivling is there, or Spatik Shivling is there, or Shaligram is there. So in the Shaligram, you are seeing Lord Vishnu, or in the Spatik Shivling, you are seeing Lord Shiva. So you mean to say Lord Shiva, who is all pervading, you are trying to localize him in a Shaligram, in the Shivling. But because you have to create a thought of the Lord, so the very concept of upasana is on a small location, something which is very small, you are seeing something, putting into it, the biggest thing has come into small. Like Bhagavan Krishna came into the womb of Devaki ji. Ab Devaki ji's womb is a container which is very small. Devaki ji's womb, you read 10th canto, is very small. Ab this Bhagavan who is there, he is very, very big. Ab you cannot say no, why upasana is one area, knowledge is another area. Don't mix the two. Don't mix the two. Both have different goal and both have different means. Upasana is meant to create a thought of bigness and repeat the thought. There is a avritti involved. You are using an alamban in upasana. Upasana, you are using a prop. or you are using a support to create a thought of Lord. Repeat the thought of Lord in your heart. But the knowledge is not repeating the one thought. It is knowing the thing as it is. So if you had so much of confidence that God is all pervading, and after that your problem should have been sorted out, then you don't need Upasana. Because you saw God is all pervading, therefore this Jeev is Mithya. Therefore I have no problem of doership and enjoyership. Sukh Dukh is all false, because only one Chaitanya is there. So there is no question you should do Upasana after that. It is your option to do or not. Because you got established in that all pervading God. But your case is not like that. After repeatedly listening also, you are not getting established. That means your Jeev Bhava is very strong. You have a strong tendency to hold the small thought for a long time. And therefore, to take you out the Shastriya, this is called Shastriya Adhyas. Upasana is also superimposition. It's called Shastriya Adhyas. And Adhyas is of the body also on the Atma. That is called Ajnankrit Adhyas. That is because of delusion. So this is also one superimposition. Because you are not able to stay in that knowledge. Some don't understand also what will stay. While teaching is going on Vedanta, many students don't understand that time also. Ascharyavat paschati kaschitenam ascharyavat badhaivachanya ascharyavat chainam anya sunati suratva api enam naveda kaschit. Some are not able to understand also. And those who understand also during the class, they are not able to reside and abide in it. That means your thought of Jeev is very strong and your doership, enjoyership, Sukh Dukh vritti is very strong. To take out the small vritti or thought, there is a technology called Upasana. It is a technique. It is not the goal. To dislodge that small thought. Dismantle that small thought. Dislocate that small thought. Knock it out. Knock it out. Whom knock? That small thought. I can knock out anybody. No, that knock out the small thought. Don't knock out anybody. My God, they learned all of a sudden. We say knock out. No, shall I knock out? So here, what is mentioned, the very purpose of Upasana is different. And in all Upasana, there is a container and content point. So, and therefore he uses the word Nichayatva. Nichaya means Upasya. Because he has to be meditated upon, and therefore location and size are superimposed. Therefore, location and size are superimposed. And then second argument he gives, Vyomavaccha. Like Akash is never a content. But still we talk that Akash is inside the pot. When you say I'm going inside the room, so you are saying you are going inside the Akash. You are talking of Akash like Ghatakash we talk of. Put in the pot space. What? Water. Water is in the pot space. So that Ghatakash is in the pot. Ghatakash is in the pot. You are saying like that, but actually Ghatakash is not in the pot. It is appearing it is in the pot. The pot space is not in the pot. Space you cannot divide into it is in the pot and it is out of the pot. There is only one space, not that one space. There is a small space. Use such expression. And therefore, you say limitation does not belong to space, but limitation of container is superimposed on the unlimited space. Then you say, this room space is very small. You say sometimes, this room space has become small now. I thought my room was very big, but my room has become very small. So many books are there. I don't know where to keep many books. Either we should build cupboard. I think I'll get some person or I'll myself purchase and put it in my room. It appears small. Here to give so many books. A room has become small. You are referring to the wall or you are referring to the space? When you say my room has become small, a room is small, you are referring to what? You are referring to the total space conditioned by the wall. Why don't you say wall is very small around? You should have said that wall is small. You don't say wall is small. You say space is less. I mean, space, how can space be less? Space is infinite. And you say, no, space is very less. Space is very small. So you are saying space is small. That means you yourself use such expressions in your day-to-day life where you superimpose the smallness of the wall on the limitless space, and therefore you are talking of a small space. Similarly, that limitless consciousness or limitless Ishwar, with the conditioning of the limited antakaran, the walls of the limited mind, it is being said inside the wall it is there. Actually it is not there, but we are using the expression for meditative purpose. I hope this is clear. We all use such expressions. They are using this expression. It is not I'm repeating it, Upasana is not a fact. Upasana is not a fact, because Upasana you maintain difference of Upasya and Upasak. Meditated difference is maintained in Upasana. And therefore, there is a limitation involved. God is everywhere, but when we say He is within the heart, that means He is appearing within the heart. He is appearing within the heart because of the conditioning of the heart. And we will use such an expression to facilitate our meditation. It is a meditative way. Okay, so Akashasya Sarvagatatvayapi Ghatastatvam Uchyate. Although Akash is everywhere, but it is said it is in the pot. Akashe Sarvagatatvayapi Ghatastvam iti Uchyate. Although Akash is everywhere, but we say it is in the pot. Similarly, Ishwarasyapi Sarvagatatvayapi Hridayastvam iti Uchyate. Ishwara api sarvagatatvayapi. Although Ishwar is everywhere, but hridayastvam iti uchyate. Kimartham? Upasanartham. If you want to live in this space, then you can't say I am going to live in the total space. In Vyavahar, no, space cannot be divided. So the room space is same as total space, and therefore I will live in the total space. You cannot say like that, because this is false. What is false? That room space is false. There is nothing called room space. It is only total space. So because this is space and that is space, both are same. Therefore, living here and living there is same. What the logic is there? Because this is mithya. Which one? This room space. Room space is not a room space. It is only conditioned by the wall. I am calling it a room. Actually, space has no division. So whether I live inside or live outside, it is same, because this is Midya space. See, when you talk of living somewhere, when you talk of living, then you are talking of bhed between you and the space. When Vyavhar is involved, then bhed is involved. And when bhed is involved, then everything is not same. This is the meaning I hope you have understood completely or little somewhat, as the case may be. Everybody when is different understanding. Well, you are seeing me, sweet, everybody shows is very seriousness and sincerity that I'm understanding. But if I see the notes, then I get various kinds of shocks. Because some things I never told. That person is writing in the notes. And what is told is not written at all. Anyway, so let us go to the word analysis of this mantra, of this sutra. So there are a lot of words are there. In this particular sutra, a lot of words are there. See, first word is arbhakaukastvat. Arbhakaukastvat. Arbhakaukas. What? Kaukas? So this is, so one word is arbhakaha and arbhakam. Arbhakam okam, not kokam. Arbhakam okaha. Arbhakam okaha. Okam is container. So arbhakauka is equal to small container. Bahubri samas. Arbhakam okam yasya saha. Arbhakam okam yasya saha. Residing within a small container is called arbhakauka. New name I heard. I never heard such a name. Arbhakauka. Yes. So arbhakauka means residing within a small container is called arbhakaukas. Arbhakauka. So actually the word is, it is sakarant, this step. So this is arbhakaukas is the pratipadika. So nominatives arkakaukas, tvat. Tvat means being like that. Alp ashrevan. Alp ashrevan, whose container is very small. Alp ashrevan. Alp ashrevan. This is the first word. And second word is tad upadeshatcha. Tad means what? Alpatvam. Alpatvam. Upadeshat means is mentioned. So arbhakaukastvat tad vyabdeshatcha. I have already explained this thing. To start in only I explained both the words. So two reasons he has given. One is alpashrayatvat. Alpashrayatvat. This is from the two Gita and their Shatpat Brahman, where location and nomination were there. So Upasya Devata has got alpashrayatvam, a small abode, a small dwelling place, circumscribed places there. Small places there, limited places there. How do you know place is small? Because Antarhridaya was said. Antarhridaya. Upasya Devata must be smaller than the indwelling place. So what is he saying now? Manomayadi vishishta na paramatma. Arbhakaukastvat. Manomayadi vishishta na paramatma. Arbhakaukastvat. This is the Anuman Vakya. Is it clear? So arbhakam okah yasya arbakokah tasya bhava argakaukastvam. So one is called a small container. The bhava of being small is called, when bhavachi is used, then ness is there. Like I was using the word Ravan-ness. That Ravan is no more, but Ravan-ness is rampant. So container and small container is one thing, but small containerness is there. Because of the small containerness, arbakaukastvat. So arbakam okah yasya saha arbakaukah. Tasya bhavah arbakaukastvam. The bhav of smallness is called arbakaukastvam. And because of this bhav, it is called arbakaukastvat. This is reason number one. Reason number two is tadvyapadeshat. Another reason given by the Purvapakshi is that manomayadi vishishtam is jivatma. Tad means alpatvam, arbakatvam. Vyapadeshat means statement. In the Upanishad. Which Upanishad? Kathor Upanishad. Chandogya is going on. Chandogya Upanishad. I was in Indore, one Amma was there. She used to say Kathor Upanishad is very good. So, it is Kathor Upanishad, not Kathor Upanishad. So Swami Purushottam Ji came and he was taking Kathor Upanishad. And she used to go. Very full confidence. These people who wrong words they use, they are full of confidence. बोले अभी अभी कठोर उपनिषद सुन के आ रहे हैं. Said he must definitely use Kathor Upanishad. Still she is saying Kathor Upanishad. I said, no, what is Kathor Upanishad? So tadvyapadesh. Tad means smallness. Arbakatvam, alpatvam. Statement of smallness is given. How will you put it? Alpatva vyapadeshat. Alpatvasya vyapadeshat. Alpatvasya vyapadeshat. The statement of smallness. Shashti Tatpurush. Alpatvasya. Sorry, I can't pronounce it. It is very much tongue. You pronounce? Kaush, get out. You can't. You use group, use. Huh? You say, Krishna? Alpatvasya. Alpatvasya. If you read Sanskrit, your speech will become clearer. Wobbling, and sometimes we choose certain words. Sometimes we wobble and sometimes we, what shall I say? Swallow certain words. We are not distinct and clear in the two words. Like I'm going to the kitchen. Supposing I have to say, I'm going to the. So what's like that? I'm going to the kitchen. Okay. So this way of talking, where things you don't pronounce the words clearly, letters clearly, or some is too fast you are speaking. And Sean Mack used to speak like that. So sometimes you can't make, you have to be you're focused, what is he talking? You may not miss on one guy like that. So you can't make it out, which is, he made Sandhi in English. So, tad vyapadeshat. And therefore chanting is important. Now, Tadvyapadeshat also has Tatpurush. Tasya Vyapadeshat. Tasya Vyapadeshat. Tasya. Tasya means Alpatvasya Vyapadeshat. Uktatvat. Now, what is said here? Because of the direct statement of the smallness of Upasya Devata. Direct statement. See, Purpaksh is going on. Still the answer has to be given. Oh, I thought it was over. No, it's only Purpaksh is going on. Answer ayane, they are happy it is over. Answer. Such great students are there. So, answer has yet to come. They are very happy that one sutra is over now. Hey, bhai, because of the Tasya Vyapadesha, because of the direct statement of the smallness of Upasya Devata. Why you are saying direct statement? Dhyan dena. Because previous reason was not the direct statement. It was indirectly mentioning the smallness. Which one? Where the container was there. Shatpad Brahman and Gita, they were indirect statement of smallness, and Upanishad is giving direct statement of smallness. Oh. So what the words is Antar Hriday, Aniyan Vrihehe. So there's a directly statement has been given. The Upanishad Gita did not say directly. He said Ishvara Sarvbhutanam Hrideshi Arjun Tishtati. I hope you are clear about this direct and indirect. Okay. So from these two reasons it is clear that Upasya Devata is small like paddy. And therefore Upasya Devata must be Jivatma because it is small and not Paramatma. Okay. Abhijit, you are listening properly? Fine? Okay. It is clear. Okay. I can't see you too clearly. You are too small there. But you can see me clearly, I think. Okay. Okay. Good. Good to see you. So, what is the full Anuman Vakya? Let us see the full Anuman Vakya. I hope these 2 points are clear. More clear is your Purupaksh, more clear you will be in getting the answer. And sometimes a student run away from this Purupaksh and they want to get the answer. When we were studying Panchadashi in our course, many times we understood the answer but not the question. That was the case. Now please see now. What is the full Anuman Vakya? Manomayadi Vishishtaha Na Paramatma. Manomayadi Vishishtaha Na Paramatma. So Paramatma, Na you are using now. Na is from the sutra I am bringing up. And Manomayadi is supplied. So Manomayadi Vishishtaha Na Paramatma. So Paramatma and Manomayadi Vishishta is supplied. And Na is there from the sutra. Arbhakaukastvat. Arbhakaukastvat. Cha is also there. Samuchyarthe cha. Because two reasonings are there. Therefore cha is used. Iti chet. Supposing this statement is given. Now it is complete. मनो फिर से बोल देते मनोमयादि विशिष्टः न परमात्मा मनोमयादि विशिष्टः न परमात्मा. So manomayadi and paramatma is superimposed, rather is supplied. Na remains from the sutra And now I will say arbhakokastvat. And cha is also again samuchayarthe cha. So you can put samuchayarthe in bracket. But this whole statement is ready now. This whole statement is ready. We are seeing the word analysis. Already we gave the thing. Therefore, we are breaking like that and putting, supply this word, supply this, so that you are more clearer now. Iti chet. Now the answer is na. This na is from the Siddhanti. Che na. This chet and na is there. Chet plus na is there. So na is this answer by the Siddhanti is there. But na will you won't supply anything else. No, you can supply if you want. Purupaksh matam na. Purupaksh matam na bhavati. So you can supply if you want. For clarification, you can supply. That Purupaksh matam na. What you have said, I don't agree with you. Na bhavati, na sambhavati. What you are saying is not right. Then, manomayadi vishishtaha paramatma ev. This is supplying. I am supplying these things. I am adding these things. What is I am adding? What I am adding? Two things I added. Purupaksh matam na. And after that comma. And then you write manomayadi vishishtaha paramatma ev. Brahma ev. I'm just supplying for the na. How will you say na? This is for our understanding. Once you understand, then you need not supply. Once you got it, then you need not supply. That is to be clear. But first step, take initial step very slowly, walk very slowly. When you master that, then you can shorten everything. But don't start shorting in the beginning only. Otherwise, you will get confused. So, two proof point he has said. Upasya Devata is within the heart. And second is Upasya Devata is small. Because, and therefore he must be Jivatma. Now answer is given now. Answer is given. Please get the answer. Answer I already gave. What is the answer there? When the Shastra says that Upasya Devata is in the heart, so two reasons are given here. Nichayatvat, or second reason is Vyumavat cha. So, when you say such a statement, when the direct meaning is taken of any statement that he is in the house, that means he is not in the road, he is not in the office, he is not in the picture hall, or he is not in the hotel. So he is in the house only. But when we say Ishwar is in the heart, then it is Ishwar is in the heart also. So different is of only and also. General meaning is only, but with the reference of meaning is also. Got my point? Didn't get my point? When I use the word for any particular person, so particular person cannot be all pervading. If I am in my room, I cannot be in the drawing room. I am in my bedroom. Then I cannot be in the drawing room. Once something is all pervading, if still it is expressing in some particular area, Like government of South Africa is all over South Africa. It is all pervading in South Africa. But it is in Pretoria. It is in the capital. Government is here also. So when you say government is here, then you have to say also word. But you cannot say I am also here, also there. You cannot use the word also for yourself. You have to say alone. If somebody calls you and says, where are you? Yes, I am in the ashram. So you cannot say I am also in the ashram. Then he says, where else you are? Where else you are? Are you in some other area? Well, I am in the road also. I am on the Chatsworth Center also. I am also in the ashram. Then he will say, are you okay? How can you be also? But the government of South Africa will be in Chatsworth. That government's rules in that place also, and here also government rule is there. Government can come and show that this is your transgressing rule. This ashram has transgressed this rule and therefore you are wrong here. Any authority can come and claim. Government is a full control. Even if pipeline, sometimes they discover that under the house there is a mine is there, gold mine is there, or there is a, what is it called, oil is there. So government has full authority to take you out. He said, please shift. As per the government offer, they will give you substitute place or the money they will give you. This happened somewhere in America. So under the ashram, the oil was going on. So they took away that and they gave the money. So government has full authority over it. And how much money they will give, that you cannot contend. At the most, you can go to the court. At the most. But that also you can't argue. In Vishwanath temple in Varanasi, the government decided, because it's a BJP government, let us expand the whole place near the temple, Vishwanath temple. Vishwanath temple, you have gone? Not gone. So Vishwanath temple, very, very narrow street was there. Now government said, no, we have to expand everything. Now a lot of cluster of small houses were there. Up they started, well, I'll give you 2 crore rupees, you go somewhere else. They evicted everything. Whether you like or not, you have to go out. But I won't go out. You will be thrown out by the police will come then. You can't say it's my house. No, government is here. In your house also government is operating. Government is a very powerful thing. It is operating. Well, I cannot go. No, you will be pushed out. Shoved out. So he started digging their houses. In their houses, temple were there. That means old temples were there. They built the house on the temple. Imagine that. 400 years back, 300 years back. That is there. This Babri Masjid issue came up. So they had built the mosque there. Babar had built the mosque there. It was going on. Now the judgment was passed in November. I was in India, in Jaipur. The judgment was passed. No, mosque is wrong there. Mosque should not be there because mosque was not existing there. Temple alone was there. So they have to evict the whole place now. Nothing doing. You keep on shouting, crying, nothing will happen now. You come on the road, shout, banner, and keep on making nuisance. Nothing is there. Police will come and hit you if you do wrong. So government is also here and also there. But when you use the all-pervading word, you have to use the locative there. To indicate its presence and its dominance at a particular place, you use the locative word. But when you use the locative word, it does not mean it is only here. Catch the other shade of meaning. It is not in the meaning of container and content. When normally you say that this person is here, then it is true that content is smaller than the container. But when something is all pervading and its presence is more felt, then it is not in the sense that container is bigger and content is small. You can't say because the government is here also, therefore government is smaller. You cannot say like that. And similarly, when I said that God is in the heart also, upasya devata hriddeshe api tishtati, it doesn't mean that devata has become smaller. It is only meaning that devata is more evident there, present there. It is more expressive there. Like I am in the whole body. I am in my whole body. You cannot say, no, I'm not in a leg. I'm not in my stomach. I'm not in my heart. I'm not in my... But when I have to see you, I have to see your eyes and talk, or see your face. I can't see your hand and talk. How are you? All fine. You cannot get the expression. Your expression will be from the face only. You will express from your face only. Or I cannot see your stomach. Huh? Did you have food? You cannot see the stomach and make it out. Your stomach will not talk. The expression, although you are in the face, that doesn't mean you are localized in the face. You are in the eye. I can see you in your eyes. I can see you in your eyes. I can say this. Oh, you are looking very bright. I can see your joy. You are in the eyes today. That doesn't mean I am localized. I hope I have given sufficient example. It is clear. Don't give more example. I am very happy. So there is... You gave the government example. You gave the eyes example. You gave the God example. I am over clear. Please move ahead. Okay. So... sometimes you make it too clear. It's okay. Go ahead. So, next question is, if you say upasya devata is in the heart also, upasya devata is everywhere, then why should Upanishad take the heart only? Oh, it could have said upasya devata is in the pot. Why did it use the word hriday, antahriday word? Ishvara hriddeshe arjun tishtati. Why desh word? Why the heart was used only? Antarhriday, why not in the pot? Ishvara is in the pot. Ishvara is in the some other tree. For that answer is given. What is answer given? Nichayatvat. For the upasana purpose, so that you can close your eyes and see in your heart. Supposing I say pot, then what is the problem? Because you will see the pot outside. Then I see the pot, what is the problem? You will see 10 more things. Problem is this, you have a monkey eyes. So you will start seeing 10 more things and you will get distracted. You will see who is coming. He's gone there. Car has come now. 10 things you will start seeing. You are a fickle-minded person. Hey, don't call me fickle-minded. I'm poor Pakshi. Okay. So, fickle-minded poor Pakshi. No, don't call me fickle-minded. I'm only poor Pakshi. Call me PP at the most. Okay. So, we all have such extrovert nature. Therefore, we need a room. We need a solitude. We need to be confined. Because we start seeing who is come. Even, little sound comes, you see who is there. Who is there? One message comes, you see who is there. What is there? Who is coming there? Whose car is there? What bell is ringing? So we are too much extrovert people. And therefore to remove the extrovertedness, you focus in your heart. So Nichaya means what? Upasya. Okay. I am understood. Because it is the object of meditation, therefore it requires a locus for meditational purpose. Locus for meditational purpose. Although it's not a factual locus on Ishwar, it is assumptional locus. Heart is not a factual locus of Ishwar. It is assumptional locus of the Ishwar. Although everything is in Ishwar, but we are saying what? We are saying that He is there. He is there. Those who don't go to the temple, they use this logic. Well, everywhere God is there. Why to go to the temple? I don't go to the temple, I don't believe. So much they say with the authority, as if they are the one who have thought a lot. Because you can't see God everywhere, therefore temple is there. There at least one place you can see God, in one murti you can see God. You are not fit to see all pervasive God. No, I see God everywhere. I don't like my neighbor, accept it. No, you cannot see God everywhere. You are not that capable of seeing God everywhere. Don't overestimate yourself. Can God see God in pig? Pig? Huh? Neighbor I can't see. Can you see God in wife? Not that much. Sometimes I get angry. I cannot see guy. In-laws? No way. When therefore I am saying you cannot see what? God everywhere. You don't have a capacity because you have rag and dvesh. You become lusty somewhere. You become angry somewhere. You become competitive somewhere. Somewhere your ahankar came from. You should know your standpoint. And therefore we bring a temple for your convenience. If you can see God, temple is not needed for you. Like the temple is required for the outer person, upasana purpose, heart, hriday guhayam is required. I hope this much is clear now. So what we have answered, nichayatvat. Always keep the sutra in front of your eyes. Nichayatvat. I'm clear now. Next word is evam. Evam. Nichayatvat evam. Evam means what? It is said so, being so. It has been said, being located in the heart. This is the answer for what? This is the answer for the first reasoning. First Purpaksh had two Purpaksh. And this is the answer for the first. Oh, I thought it is over. No, this is the first one is there. Don't hurry up. It is not yet over. How long this will continue? This second part is also, then it will be over. Okay. Nichayatvat evam. When you are in studying, sometimes you used to get patient is not getting over. This month is not getting over. अब पूरा हुआ, अब हुआ, हो ही नहीं रहा है. Nichayatvat evam. Evam, this is the first. Second part of the second reasoning, second answer of the Purpaksh. Don't forget, one was container content and other was Vyapadesh, that this has been sin. Aniyan, Vrihehe. It is smaller than the paddy, etc. That argument, not second reasoning, is being said here. Purpaksh, if it is all pervading, why is Upanishad described as Aniyan, Vrihehe, Va, Yavadva, Sarshatpadva, Shamakadva, Shamak Tanduladva, Sarshap. Why it is said? Or Angusht Matra Purusha. Answer is given. What answer is given? Answer is given. I already gave the answer. That first was the Upasana. Second is Vyomvat. Vyomvat means what? Like the space is in the room. Like the smallness there has been mentioned. It is the smallest. Like because of its availability. Because of its availability through conditionings. This is a better expression. Because of its availability through conditionings. Ab you can't say, whole sun is in my room. You cannot say. You cannot say, whole sun is in my room. Because sun, after conditioning, you cannot see, room cannot condition the sun. You can say sun is in the bucket, but you cannot say whole sun is in my room. Because the availability of Ishwar is also through conditionings. Through the conditioning of the individual heart, the Ishwar expresses as Antaryami. Oh, yes. Everything cannot express through any conditioning. It is the space which can express to the conditioning of the wall. That which does not have a shape, that can express through any conditioning. You cannot say that, whole moon is expressing to the conditioning of my house. No, how can your house be expressing the moon? I can't understand. You cannot say, whole sun is expressing to the conditioning of my wall. You cannot say. Anything which is a particular shape, it will not express to any conditioning. But Ishwar, because it does not have a particular shape, therefore it can express to the conditioning. With every conditioning, he becomes something. With the conditioning, if I am action, so with my conditioning of action doing, he becomes karm phaldata. I am calling him, oh Bhagavan, mere naiya par laga. So he becomes the devotional God. With the conditioning of the atrocities of the Ravan, he became angry Ram. With the conditioning of the crying of the Sita, he became very compassionate and almost lying down and fainting when he talked about Sita. With the conditioning of Sugriv, he became a, phaldata. So as is the condition, wall of the conditioning, according is the Ishwar. With the cruel conditioning of the mind, he becomes he becomes angry God. As if he becomes angry God he becomes. With a very soft conditioning, the same time, same God. Same time. Same time we cannot be compassionate and angry at the same. But because he is all pervading, the same time he can cry also, same time he is shooting also somebody. And same time he is teaching also in Bhagavad Gita. With the conditioning of Shishyatva in Arjuna, he becomes Guru Krishna. Not of Cape Town. That Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Guru Krishna is his name, no? Then priest Guru Krishna is where we went for talk. I hope it is clear. Not clear. It is clear. ध्यान देना, आपको क्या क्या बताएं. In the liver, Ishwar is a different function. In the heart, he is different function. Both are only flesh. Liver is also flesh, heart is also flesh and kidneys also. In kidney, he is sitting as a separator of toxins. Whatever comes, he is detoxifying the whole thing. Filterer. In the stomach, he is digester. In the heart, he is pumper. In the brain, he is signal giver. All are same. If dead body is taken out and heart, kidney, everything is kept, it is only same elements are there. But the same Ishwar is in each part of the body functioning separately because conditionings are separate. Okay. So Vyomavachya, like the same space is called drawing room, bedroom, eye of the needle. Or you say this is Kamandal space. Similarly, the same all-pervading Ishwar, because of the conditioning, it is appearing as a small, appearing. And appearing as a specific, your Antaryami is different than my Antaryami. You did wrong, Antaryami will scold you at the same time. I did right, Antaryami will compliment me. Well, you have completed your puja. Well done. Very good. Very good. At the same time, same antaryami in you. Well, 5 days, 5 months have passed. Puja you have not done. Same time. And same time, same antaryami is telling in the snake, this is the rat. And the snake is running after the rat. Oh, that is quite a process. That means a lot of antaryamis are there. The same is in various conditioning differently, it is expressing in all heart. I hope this sutra is over, no? Yes, over. Thank you. Cha is remaining. Are cha, leave it. I understand cha. What we are called samucha chuchu. No. So this is not for samuchayarth. When you don't know Sanskrit, don't speak like that. Practice in the room first. Nichayatvat evam vyomavad. Cha is for avadharanartham, for stressing. Stressing is what? It is not another reason is given. The example I am giving to stress that point. Example of space is given. Please note, main is upasana only. Nichayatvat is the main thing. Like the space. Okay. So this completes our 38 sutra. Good sutras first. You churn it, then you will get much more clarity. Up today is our, I think these mic people are coming, 10 o'clock. But I may take some class. Not today, because mic is there later on the same Brahma Sutra, 45 minutes, 1 hour. I'll tell you later on. This cha you differentiate is not for samuchayarth. It is for assertion, not for making and. It is not for and. It is for ev. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.